I need to get up and walk around.
No. So hey folks, Patrick Stewart, welcome back to the channel. Y'all saw what happened to John. This has never happened before. Never happens.
My wife doesn't believe that either.
So as John is wont to do after working like a 14-hour day and then driving an hour and eating dinner and getting comfortable on this couch that stretches you out, he fell asleep like 30 seconds into the film.
I don't remember anything about it.
Yeah, all of a sudden Jason looks over and is like, "Hey man, we might need to."
Yeah, it's like he's asleep.
So yeah, we turned on the Nintendo Switch and started playing Mario Kart. So that's why the clothes look a little bit different because this is another day.
Yeah, it's a couple weeks.
Golly!
Wow.
So just
let's try it again.
let's try to get past the credits.
Yeah.
So I think Praxis blew up and he was out. Here comes the shockwave and he's gone.
Okay.
All right, let's do it. Stay nerdy with it.
If you want to. For Gene Roddenbatty. Oh, gross.
Oh God, look! I'm craving.
And
Kurtwood Smith.
Oh yeah, he's like dumbass.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Hear the crescendo of the music?
Uh-huh.
This is about where we lost you.
Is it?
Get ready.
Look out, everybody. Glad that's over.
It's Praxis, sir. It's a Klingon moon.
Praxis is their key energy production facility.
OSHA violation.
Success. A Federation starship.
Oh.
Praxis.
What's left of it, sir?
Captain, I'm getting a message from Praxis.
Lieutenant.
There has been an incident on Praxis. Remain outside the neutral zone. This transmission ends now.
Maybe they're throwing us a retirement party.
That suits me. I just bought a boat.
It better be good. I'm supposed to be chairing a seminar at the academy.
We believe it was caused by overmining and insufficient safety precautions.
OSHA.
The moon's decimation means the deadly pollution of their ozone. He proposes to commence negotiations at once. The dismantling of our space stations and star bases along the neutral zone. An end to almost 70 years of unremitting hostility which the Klingons can no longer afford.
But I must protest. To offer Klingons safe haven within Federation space is suicide. Klingons would become the alien trash of the galaxy. And if we dismantle
Wow.
we'd be defenseless before an aggressive
That was racist.
with a foothold on our territory.
No,
The
I don't say
opportunity
anything.
here is to bring them to their knees.
I have personally vouched for you in this matter, Captain.
You personally vouched. Out of courtesy. We volunteered.
There's an old Vulcan proverb. Only Nixon could go to China. There is an historic opportunity here.
Don't believe. Don't trust.
They're dying.
Let them die. We've done our bit for king and country. You should have trusted me.
NCC 1701. A.
Not B.
They built that ship in Canada.
A.
Google says that's a funny joke.
Google says.
I've never trusted Klingons. And I never will. I can never forgive them for the death of my boy. Spock says this could be a historic occasion. I like to believe it.
I like how it's got pictures of USS Enterprise.
History can pass people like me.
It's a reminder to me that all things end.
Is he gonna Bill Cosby her?
I wasn't really paying attention, but yes, I think you're correct.
Logic is the beginning of wisdom, Polaris, not the end.
Would you and your party care to dine this evening for the Enterprise with my officers as guests of the United Federation of Planets?
We would be delighted to accept your gracious invitation.
He's like,
No
oh
matter
crap.
what, and repeat the board at 19:30 hours.
Yes, who's coming to dinner?
Look at them boots.
I want some boots like that.
He also has backup for a kiss.
This is my daughter Azebua,
She's beautiful.
my military advisor, Brigadier Karla.
What's the deal with the whistle?
You men have work.
Yes, ma'am.
Then stop to it.
Technically, they're Navy, so like a
Bugle?
yeah.
Announcing the arrival of...
Yeah. I'm not a Navy guy. I don't know.
Toilet water.
Windex.
We need breathing room.
Earth, Hitler, 1938.
He's like, what?
Spock's face is like, shut it.
Please let me know if there's some other evidence you don't know.
You'll find a pot of black coffee.
You know anything about a radiation surge?
Only the size of my head.
Oh, look out. They fired. Who fired?
Direct hit.
Kirk didn't order that. Something is amiss. And they've lost gravity now.
Negative, Captain. According to inventory, we're still fully loaded.
You done shot something. Who are these folks? Oh my gosh.
He's DED dead.
DED dead. Straight up Pepsi canned him. Uh-oh. I think we got imposters here.
And you guys suck at aiming.
It's like Adam Sandler in Murder Mystery. Oh, look out. Oh,
All that Pepto-Bismol's gonna get everywhere.
Oh, he kicked his own blood. That's gross, y'all. Blood.
Watch out for the pink blood.
We haven't fired.
According to our databanks, we have. Twice.
Captain,
Twice.
they're coming about.
But you still got all your torpedoes.
Well, according to the database.
Well, according to Scotty, all them torpedoes is there.
To fire.
Are we firing torpedoes?
I wish I knew.
I'm responsible for involving you in this. I will go.
No, I'll go. You'll be responsible for getting me out of this.
Perhaps you're right.
We're up. Tell them we're coming, and tell
He
them
just-
we're unarmed.
He just put something on him. I thought he was going to do like the Vulcan neck pinch thing. And he went,
Have you lost your mind?
Give you my word, I don't understand what's happening.
We're here to help.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Follow me.
Yeah, it's real convincing. Oh, look at it.
Chancellor Gorka.
Got it.
God,
You're going nowhere.
what has happened here?
He's gone into some kind of damned arrest.
Climb on top of him. There you go.
yeah, push more blood out the back. It's fine.
Come on.
Punch him.
Cheeto chump. See, it worked.
Don't let it end this way. Placing you under arrest. We're charged with assassinating the Chancellor of the High Council.
Trying to say.
Frank, this ship fired those torpedoes.
No way.
I sympathize, Mr. Scott, but we need evidence.
Can't you go like pull serial numbers and see if those 2 torpedoes are still in inventory?
In that case, Mr. Chekhov,
Start with Smith.
dispute, Mr. President.
I have ordered a full-scale investigation.
Ambassador Sarek, there must be some way to expedite these men.
It's like if Dog the Bounty Hunter and Hulk Hogan had a baby.
I am obliged to confirm my
Oh, that's Klingon for Kirk.
Okay.
Perhaps they merely wore Starfleet uniforms.
After Mark is purely speculative, I move that it be stricken.
Was
Michael
not
Dorn.
functioning. How could these men be walking? They appear to be wearing magnetic boots.
What is your current medical status?
Aside from a touch of arthritis, I'd say pretty good.
Somebody thought that was great.
You have a singular wit, Doctor.
May I ask, do your hands shake?
Objection!
I was nervous.
You were incompetent.
You were incompetent!
Wow, snap.
Deliberately or as a result of age combined with drink.
Tell us your sad story, Kirk.
Tell us.
That you plan to take revenge for the death of your son. That's not true.
I offer into the record this excerpt from the captain's personal log.
I've never trusted Klingons. And I never will. I've never been able to forgive for the death of my boy.
I'd be like, how in the world they get that?
I never will. I've never been able to forgive for the death of my boy.
Do you deny being the motive of these charges? Don't wait for the translation! Answer me now!
I cannot deny.
You were devoted.
If I am responsible for the conduct of the crew under my command.
Prisoners are guilty as charged.
Their lawyer sucks.
That without possibility of reprieve or parole, dilithium mines on the penal asteroid of Rurapente. There,
penal
spend
ass?
the rest of your natural lives.
Hey, you vouched for him, bro.
It means that if we cannot have fired those torpedoes, someone else did. There was an enormous neutron energy surge.
Not from us. Neutron surge that big could only be produced by another ship.
Possibly beneath us.
If there were a ship beneath us, the Klingons would have seen it.
They weren't looking.
Would they?
A bird of prey.
A bird of prey.
Cloaked? But a prey cannot fire when she's cloaked.
This one can.
We must inform Starfleet Command.
Inform them of what? A new weapon that is invisible? Raving lunatics, that's what they'll call us.
Whoever altered the databanks is here. In either case, what we are looking for is here.
What are we looking for, sir?
Lieutenant.
2 pairs of gravity boots.
What? But it's ice.
Star Wars crossover.
This garage door opener. It's not Star Wars. It's not Star Wars.
No,
Not at all.
Let me get my box here.
not a boner.
I got a box that's 1 foot tall, so I can stand on it.
Work well, and you will be treated well.
Yeah, treated real well, it looks like.
And you will die.
That's what happens when you don't have your blanket. No blanket. Dead.
DED.
Looks like he froze pretty quick.
Well, yeah. He didn't have his blanket.
He didn't have his blankie.
He's got a friend.
He's definitely on about something, Jim.
Bub.
This will help keep you warm. I'll march you.
What's he smoking there?
There is a reward for your death.
That figures.
3 months. And then he gets framed.
Why not simply leave? Why go racing?
Like this? As you know, Commander Chekhov, no one can fire an unauthorized phaser aboard Starship.
It's nothing. It's nothing.
Oh, Mr. Spock.
You're a little late, pal.
Oh!
Pretty sure that was the same sound God made in Final
Don't
Frontier.
suspect you now.
That's a gun. I was lucky that thing had knees.
That was not his knee. Not everybody keeps their genitals in the same place, Captain.
And then you want to tell me?
Do you want to get out of here?
There's got to be a way.
Why do I feel like he's being set up by her?
It's me, Bartia. Yes. No one has ever escaped from Rubberhead.
How do we fit in?
Getting outside the ship is easy. But after that, it's up to you to get us off the
How do you
surface
do that
before
now?
we freeze. Can you?
It's possible.
I can't make it alone.
Oh, dang.
What is it with you anyway?
More than ever.
Apparently,
That's Christian Slater.
signal to return to space launch.
Sounds like him.
Oh, somebody found some blood. Get it.
Yeah, it tastes like Pepto Bismol.
And he's got a weed eater.
Powered one.
Oh, snap.
So who's Dex?
If shoe fits, wear it.
Mr. Jekyll.
What kind of creature is this? Last night you two.
Don't remind me.
Get in.
What the?
What do you know?
You know what planet they're on?
Nope.
Hoth?
No, it's not. It's not Star Wars.
Oh, no,
it's not
Star
Star
Wars.
Wars.
I'm wearing a Meridian patch on my back. Spock slapped it there just before he went on Gorkin's ship.
Why not counting on Baldwin?
Come on! We're in the clear!
I can't believe you caught that.
Now that we're outside the shield, they'll be able to locate us 2 sectors away.
I never caught it until like the 4th time I watched it. I'm like, when did he do that? Sherlock Holmes over here is like,
He normally doesn't touch people, and unless he's trying to hurt them, and then
or Pon far's going down.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, Pon Farms. Well,
All they need now is a tauntaun.
yeah.
Dang. You didn't need our help getting anywhere. Where's his convenient clothes? Don't tell me that flare is standard prison issue.
Kill one.
Something escaped.
Now that's convincing for both. Can't believe I kissed you. Must have been your lifelong ambition.
He's really beating himself up over it.
Yeah. Oh, dude, no. That was actually a pretty good one.
Isn't it about time you became something else? What took you so long? Kill him, he's the one. Not me, you idiot, him!
No witness. Since you're all going to die anyway, why not tell you? His name is.
I do not want to.
What you want is irrelevant. What you've chosen is at hand. I just assumed it didn't.
I did not fire. You cannot prove anything.
Yes, I can. Where is the peace conference?
Nope.
Then we're dead.
Yep.
I've been dead before. Contact Excelsior.
He has.
She'll have the coordinates.
God, those guys were flying.
Our rebels now are ended, Kirk. I am constant as the Northern Star.
I'd give real money if she'd shut up.
Wait.
I use that phrase to this day.
We've got a heartbeat. Lock and load.
Fire.
To be or not to be.
Explosion and fire.
Got him.
Mr. President! Kirk, Enterprise.
What's the meaning of all of this?
It's about the future, Madam Chancellor. Some people think the future means the end of history. Your father called the future the undiscovered country.
You restored my father's faith.
And you've restored my son's.
I don't know what that has to do with anything.
Just clap, man. Just clap. Photo op. Photo op. Yeah, photo op. Last movie, photo op.
So just like that, everything's happy.
Yeah, why not? Got a big hole in the starship again.
Okay.
We're to put back to space dock immediately to be decommissioned.
Nah.
If I were human, I believe my response would be, go to hell. If I were human.
If I was human.
Second star to the right. And straight on to the morning.
So they're just gonna shoot off into space and just fly around forever?
Stardate 9529.1. Yes. This is the final cruise of the Starship Enterprise under my command.
So we have officially taken John through the original Star Treks. I'm gonna start with Jason because this is new for you also.
Yes.
Mr. Went to the Vulcan Academy of Science and catches every little nuance in this film. Yeah.
Well, it just
ruined that for me.
Well, he went like for he's going to do like that Vulcan neck pinch, and then he was, and you could almost just see him like pat him on the back. I'm like, I was like, what did he just do? Because that wasn't that's not traditional Spock.
Well, which now is something I caught this time watching the trial is they had a shot kind of like the side of like McCoy and then Kirk standing here looking at Chang, and you could see his back shoulder and that big Viridian patch sitting there, and I'm like, oh, there it is, it's right there. How did I never see that before?
And how did they miss it? Like they just
who knows. Aside from that, first impression,
it was good. I enjoyed it.
Okay.
Much better, much better than the last two. Yes,
Yeah.
I enjoyed it a lot more than those last two.
Okay, it went out on a high note, in my opinion.
I agree.
I know. Right. You got to think too. This was written during like the whole like post Russia America Cold War kind of era.
Nah, I still prefer the way Rocky did it.
Yeah, better soundtrack.
Yeah.
So John, first impressions.
Yeah, it was okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like how it ended.
You didn't? What?
Nah.
So what about the ending? What frustrated?
I just they're gonna say go to hell and fly around forever.
But if he were human,
yeah, just didn't give any closure. I didn't care for the ending.
Okay. Well, what about the rest of the movie?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
So if you had to compare it, I'm not going to ask you to compare it to Voyage Home and Final Frontier and Search for Spock, because you know the big heavy hitters here are Wrath of Khan and Undiscovered Country.
Yeah.
Which one, in your opinion, is a better movie?
Wrath of Khan.
Wow.
I would agree.
Yeah, I'm okay with that answer.
Yeah, the whole mystery behind who did it, it's pretty, I don't know, I pretty much saw it coming.
Yeah, but we've also been picking movies apart forever, and it's like, you know, if someone's got a speaking part.
Yeah.
So back when I was like 11 years old, when I saw this, I hadn't seen just that many movies yet.
Mm-hmm.
So the whole understanding how they make movies and speaking parts and roles and plot lines and movie tropes and things like that, I didn't get. So it was a complete shock to me. Trying to be completely fair, I still love Undiscovered Country, but I'm going to say that it hasn't stood the test of time as well for me as Wrath of Khan did. And I've said that I felt that this was a better movie than Wrath of Khan, but now I'm looking at it going,
I definitely think the story of Wrath of Khan was better than this one. Yes.
Okay. What about the space fight between Khan and Kirk and then General Chang and Kirk?
Visually, this one was much better.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're also talking the difference of 10 years? Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool how like they've developed, cloaking that can fire while cloaking. Oh, but how many ships are there? There's just the prototype. Of course, there's just the prototype.
So space battle for you, which one was better, Khan or Chang?
I don't know. I kind of like this one better. Because I just like to see. I liked when what's his name, Captain Sulu. Yeah, when he came in and they're both attacking together. I did like that part. It's kind of like a moment of solidarity.
Yeah,
between the two captains.
And I love how McCoy finally calls out Kirk. How Kirk's jumping on every woman.
What is it about you, man?
Yeah. All right, so we talked about the space battle, but now I want to know about the villains themselves. Ricardo Montalban, Christopher Plummer.
Khan was probably the better villain because of the fact that he truly believed in his cause.
So you give the nod to Khan.
Yeah.
What about you?
I do the same.
See, now this is where I'm going to go out on a limb, and I give it to Christopher Plummer. I love Christopher Plummer as General Chang. And he did actually kind of play the part just a little over the top, but for me, Khan was just way too over the top. It may not have been the most consequential role of his lifetime, but it was the one he felt the most free on.
His head looked like it was like, his face was like pulled back and like stitched together. Like,
speaking of which, I want you to remember that because in the Next Generation films, that's a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it when the she alien thing put the moves on Captain Kirk.
You liked her putting the moves on him, or you liked him finding out later that?
Oh, I like both.
Yeah,
it was great.
I love your comment when Kirk's fighting himself.
He's really beating himself up over.
All right, so overall, you know what we got to do. This is going to be a pretty consequential rating, and Star Trek V was consequential because it prompted you to change your rating for Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
So that Star Trek V gave me a gift, like the worst one in the series gave me a beautiful gift.
I would give this one a solid 7.
Okay. Well, that's where I land at. It's a 7.
We're all going to agree that it is a 7.
It's a 7. So better than Final Frontier, better than Voyage Home, better than Search for Spock, but not better than Wrath of Khan.
Right.
I've got a couple patrons that we got to shout out.
Shout out!
You already know which one's got to come top of the list. Top of the list, Sith Lord, the Jedi Council Supreme, been with me from day one.
Council Supreme.
Yeah.
Whoo! Sounds like a Taco Bell item. Mark McKeever. Now the next one is a Sith Apprentice, and I always mess her name up. She's got wonderful pink hair right now. Gemma. I'm gonna say Gemma. I'm thinking of Sons of Anarchy. I know I'm getting this wrong.
Well, it's like Gemma, so it's
Gemma. I'm saying Gemma.
So
Oakenshield.
Oakenshield is her last name?
Oakenshield is her handle.
I'm gonna go have my name legally changed to Oakenshield. That is awesome.
You see, I wish you'd never seen Lord of the Rings, so we could have done that for the channel.
Oh, that would have been cool.
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings is awesome.
Yes, it is. Who's your favorite character?
Oh, that dude.
My favorite character is the third orc from the left.
Oakenshield.
That dude. You know that dude.
Was he a hobbit or a human?
No. I can't think of his name.
Viggo Mortensen?
Yeah.
Aragorn?
Yeah, Stryker. He was Stryker, and then he was Aragorn.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
So I got to end it with 4 words. And no, it's not the 4 words you think. Stay nerdy with it, which I will end it with those 4 words. But I got 4 words for you. I told you so.
No, wait. Are those words for me?
Yeah.
Okay, what are you talking about?
I told you about Star Wars. I told you about Harry Potter. Told you about Star Trek. Hunger Games, even. You know, oh, dude,
Yeah.
they got a trailer for that came out for the prequel.
Yeah.
We got to watch that for
I've
release
seen
tonight.
a teaser, but I haven't seen anything lately.
Well, you saw the teaser with the gold thing. You
yeah.
haven't actually seen the trailer.
Yeah, they've actually come out with a trailer.
Yeah, there's a trailer with people in it, not a graphic. We got to watch that. And but I told you so.
Oh no,
Maze Runner, I'll give you.
Yeah, I mean, it was a fun little watch.
But you also told me so about it's not scary Stranger Things. So we're even. Yeah, buddy.
That's right.
You can put it on your shirt right there.
Yeah.
Stay nerdy with it.
I'm out.